From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Jets looking for that first win of the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of sight. Big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get a point in the right direction. They need it quickly.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Wilson on the keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Stevenson will score. Touchdown, New York. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. When they're lined up in the 46 defense like that, running is just going to be a slog.
Especially if you're trying to run it in the middle of the defense. So what you're hoping, get a stalemate against the 3 across the front. And can you get some one-on-one blocks that you can win on the perimeter? To me, that's the best place to carry the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Trout sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Moore. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Trout. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Trout escaping the pressure right.
No!
Picked off by DJ Reed. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously Charles.
Perché questi si confondono con la Enton, va? Sono tutti uguali il colore.
But that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line. But this is just going to make things worse.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now it's Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Returning it is Moore. Shouting through the defense. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moore. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down now. It's Moore. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trout. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Off the play fake.
Vabbè, ma è stupido il running back. È veramente stupido il running back. Cioè, guarda lì che stupido, veramente stupido. Vabbè.
On 3rd down, Trout.
Vabbè, ma sono tutti intercetti. Oh, guarda, questo lo ritorna, va. Niente, ogni lancio poi intercetto, poi in endzone.
And their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done.
Presa. Ma vabbè, allora però solo gli altri. Che palle, guarda.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught left side by Harper. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, a spot at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Wilson wants a different look. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet first down. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd down and 8. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. On the counter, it's Hall.
Vieni, vieni, vieni.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. come out in the pistol. They'll run with Hall.
Ma vabbè, ma perché si... Cioè, completamente disinteressati al running back, sono tutti a 1 centimetro e nessuno lo placca. Almeno 2 o 3 erano a 1 centimetro dal running back e nessuno l'ha placcato.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? That one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to the air on second down. Trout flushed. And he can't get...
Ma come mai c'era la difesa 3 qua? Sul secondo. Boh, sul secondo down.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Throwing on third and long. Trout.
Mamma mia, che scarpa questo.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Oi Ale. Ah, boh, vabbè, ma sì, ma tranquillo, non c'è problema. No, ma non me la ricordo neanche bene, stai tranquillo, vai sereno.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw.
Preso. Ma che cacchio, ma se sono a mano, ma perché non lo prendi? Cacchio, ero mano, ho fatto tutto giusto. Ah.
Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Wilson.
Preso.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks
Dai.
it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Trout. This one caught by Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the 2nd quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a 1st down.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard.
Dai però, ma almeno quelli semplici, liberi, ma come cacchio si fa? Cacchio, ma questi semplici, liberi. Mamma mia, senza Barro un disastro.
They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The throw to the middle taken in. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
È un disastro senza Barro.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Crowder, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming down. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
1st down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Trout. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st down, Moore. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Crowder. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, They've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Trout. Touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
Io non riesco mai ad arrivare ai 24, se provo a ritornarla mi fermo sempre ai 15 praticamente.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Now he's loose at the 40. Brees Hall.
Incredibile. Incredibile. Cioè dimmi per fermare le corse cosa devo fare allora, se non mettere queste formazioni. Allora uno deve mettere la nickel per fermare le formazioni. Guarda che cacchio di formazione ho messo, dimmi che cosa devo mettere per fermare le corse esterne. Ma roba dai matti, guarda.
Was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big time yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Ma certo. Così, come se proprio niente fosse, una passeggiata di salute.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Cioè, io parto dalle 10 e arrivo alle 19, è una roba pazzesca sto gioco, guarda. Parto dalle 10 e arrivo alle 19.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right.
Tra l'altro posto che andare dritto esce fuori.
But the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here now, 2nd and 4. Off-play action. Trout. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ma vuoi lanciare bene? Ma mica, ma sono tutti liberi, questo lancia cazzo, porca troia. Tutti liberi, questo liberissimo. Cioè.
Some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Guardate cosa ha lanciato, che ero libero, ero libero. Guarda cosa ha lanciato sto imbecille, guarda cosa ha lanciato. Quello slot receiver che era libero. Cosa ha lanciato? Adesso corre, fa touchdown. Mia. Ma vabbè però, ma dai, vabbè però, ma vabbè però. Vabbè però, allora non vale niente. Allora non vale niente. Allora.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Wilson. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Incredibile.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete.
Ma vabbè, ma che cosa... Parliamo veramente allora di 0. Parliamo di 0. Scusi, siamo goal line? Cioè, vedo bene la goal line questa. Vabbè. C'è la goal line.
They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson.
Ma perché non fa fumble una roba del genere?
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Straight ahead is Hall. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll take it a yard or so past
dalle 10 fino alle 21, incredibile.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
Cioè, tutto solo.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Trout. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Ma come fai a sbagliare? Come fai?
But can't connect.
Come fai a sbagliare?
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Come cazzo fa a sbagliare?
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ma vabbè, ma Madonna.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 3rd down, Trout.
Dai, ti prego.
With the way that this one has gone and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
1st down, Bengals.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now a handoff up the middle. Crowder, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st down, Trout. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. He's got Smith here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Vabbè, non si può neanche... Vabbè, ho capito, stavo aggiustando.
He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Capito, non stavo aggiustando.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the shotgun, Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. To throw is Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's more on the return. Well, following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now a 1st down throw complete downfield and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, Trout. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Trout. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Trout. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down. Trout. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, when you stop that clock. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will have the Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Trout. His throw incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Operating from the gun. Trout.
Tu guarda questo come lancia di merda.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there.
Ma cosa? Ma cosa incomplete? Ma cosa? Cioè, come incomplete?
4th down, 10 yards to go. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. And Wilson going to change things up here.
60 Bison.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Vabbè. Vabbè, tanto
tutto. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be